fire in my hands, certain I was serving heaven. I knew the law, I knew the words, but I did not know the one who called my name. So, why do you persecute me? And the road disappeared inside a light brighter than the sun. I fell to the ground outside Damascus, strong enough to threaten, too blind to see. Who are you, Lord? I am Yeshua, the one you persecute. 3 days without sight, 3 days without food, 3 days where everything I thought I knew was broken open. And then a nice came, laid his hands upon me, and the darkness fell away. I opened my eyes to another life. De la oscuridad a la luz, de la muerte a la verdad. Tú me llamaste por mi nombre y ya no puedo regresar. Por caminos y por mares llevaré tu salvación. Yeshua vive, Yeshua reina, arde el fuego en mi corazón. The persecutor became the witness, the enemy became the servant. From Damascus to Jerusalem, from Antioch to the nations, through cities that welcomed me and cities that drove me away. I spoke in synagogues and marketplaces, beside rivers and before kings, to Jews and Greeks, to slaves and free. I carried one message: the Messiah was crucified, the Messiah was buried, and God raised him from the dead. Not with wisdom made to impress, not with silver, not with earthly power. I came with weakness, with trembling, with scars upon my body, and treasure inside this jar of clay. When I was weak, his strength remained. When doors were closed, the gospel kept moving. When chains were fastened, the word was still free. De la oscuridad a la luz, de la muerte a la verdad. Tú me llamaste por mi nombre y ya no puedo regresar. Por caminos y por mares llevaré tu salvación. Yeshua vive, Yeshua reina, arde el fuego en mi corazón. Grace carried me through the storms, through the rocks, through the prisons, through the nights without sleep. Grace carried me through hunger, through danger, through brothers and strangers, through the storm upon the sea. Grace carried me. I was pressed but not abandoned, bound but still preaching, broken but still his. In Philippi at midnight, my feet were locked in wood, but Silas and I sang. The prison shook, the doors opened, the chains fell loose. Not every miracle was an escape. Some chains remained, some prayers were answered with these words: my grace is sufficient for you, for power is made perfect in weakness. So I learned to glory, not in myself, rulers, not the present, not what is still to come. Nothing. De la oscuridad a la luz, de la oscuridad a la luz, de la muerte a la verdad, de la muerte a la verdad. Tú me llamaste por mi nombre, ya llamaste por mi nombre, y ya no puedo regresar, no puedo regresar. Por caminos y por mares, llevaré tu salvación. Arde el fuego, Yeshua vive, Yeshua reina, arde el fuego en mi corazón. Aunque vengan las cadenas, aunque ruja el ancho mar, tu evangelio sigue vivo, nadie lo puede encadenar. Yeshua vive, Yeshua reina, hasta el último latir. He peleado la batalla, he guardado la fe hasta el fin. I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith from the road to Damascus, to the road that led to Rome. It was grace, always grace.